But like it makes sense, right? Because for every year AJ would be under contract with the WWE, all of his branding would be licensed. So the licensing to his stuff coincides with his contract.
Mm-hmm.
And it would come around Rumble time because
It would come around
when
Rumble
he made
time.
his
So
WWE debut. Was at the Royal Rumble in 2016.
He was a surprise entrance.
He had the surprise entrance, right, Mark?
Yeah, I don't think he has anything else to prove in the WWE. It's a great chapter in his career, but I'd like to see him go put a bow on a few other things before he calls it a career. So, yeah, I don't think you announced that 2026 is your final year and then hang it up in January.
Right. Like now,
or it's a great way to swerve everybody if that's the case.
Sure. And I mean, if you look at some of the matches he's had over the last calendar year, I mean, he had a match with Cena, he had the match this past Saturday with Nakamura, he's wrestled Punk, wrestled Cody. Like he's in a way, if he does end up losing on Saturday, he's given us a retirement tour without us knowing it's a retirement tour. Which may have been the best way to do it because we've seen the alternative that didn't go as perfectly as planned. But yeah, I think seeing him in TNA is probably the likely candidate. I saw, there's been a lot of people hoping, speculating, whatever that, he'll be done with WWE and have a run in AEW, which I mean, certainly could happen. But personally, I think that he's probably more likely to go back to a place that, has kind of been his wrestling home, as opposed to a place he's never been. Now, granted, there is some, never have wrestled opponents and some former opponents in AEW that he could certainly have some matches with over this year, and maybe he does a short run there, finishes up in TNA. Like there's plenty of possibilities because the reports are his contract with WWE does expire in like the beginning of February. So we're kind of right up on it. But yeah,
I assume most people would rather see some of those matches that could take place in AEW just take place in Japan.
Yeah. And that, that would be cool too. And I could certainly see him if he's not completely done on Saturday, certainly having a match in Japan. Now, Wrestle Kingdom has already happened, right, Tim? That was earlier in January.
Yeah, to retire at Wrestle Kingdom, he would have to do Wrestle Kingdom 2027.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have to. Wrestle Kingdom is always January 4th.